Dear student, very warm good morning all of you. Today we are taking chapter number 7, triangle. Triangle, you know that triangle? That is a triangle, right? Exercise 7.1. In exercise 7.1, we will apply SAS rule. S means side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. We will apply this rule only for this exercise. So first question, in quadrilateral ACBD is given here. AC is equal to AD. AC is equal to AD. You are looking the sign also, that one. And AB bisect angle A. AB bisect angle this one and this one, okay, in two equal part. So that triangle ABC is equal to, congruent triangle ABD. So we need to prove that in triangle ABC, we need to congruent prove here. So and triangle ABD, right? Now AC is equal to AD, it is given, right? Angle BAC is equal to angle DAB by bisector, and then AB is common. How it is common? AB is a part of both triangle. For triangle ABC and triangle ABD, AB is a part of both triangles, so AB is a common. By SAS rule, congruence rule, SAS congruence rule, triangle ABC congruent triangle ABD. And then after, in question, what can you say about BC and BD? BC and BD by CPCT. CPCT means corresponding part of congruent triangle. BC is equal to BD. If we have already proved two triangles are congruent, in that case by CPCT we will write the all things equal, like a angle and sides also. Second question, ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. ABCD is a quadrilateral, AD is equal to BC is a congruent and angle BAC, it means this whole angle, both angle and this one, both angle are equal. This is the given. So first part, triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC, we need to prove that. So in triangle ABD and triangle BAC, AD is equal to BC. This is the given, right? Angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. This also given in question. And then AB is equal to BA, common, because this AB is a common part of both triangles. So by CPCT, by SAS rule, SAS congruence rule, triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC. Second part, BD is equal to AC. BD is equal to AC. So triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC from first part. We have already proved this one. So we can write by CP/CT BD is equal to AC. Third part, angle ABD is equal to angle BAC no, triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC from first part. We have already proved this one. So by CP/CT corresponding part of congruent triangle. Again I am repeating, if two triangles are congruent, in that case we can write by CP/CT and then equal of both things, either the side or angle is equal to angle BAC. Question number 3, AD and BC are equal perpendicular. AD and BC are equal perpendicular. Perpendicular means this angle is, both angles are 90 degree. Equal perpendicular to a line segment AB on AB line segment. So that CD bisect AB. So that CD bisect AB. It means we need to prove that OB is equal to OA. OB is equal to OA. We need to prove that. So in triangle AOD and triangle BOC, AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. That is given, right? And then angle A is equal to angle B by perpendiculars. BC and AD is a perpendicular, so that will be 90 degrees. That's equal, right? And then that will be next angle AOD is equal to angle BOC by vertically opposite angle. By vertically opposite angle, that by ASA rule, it means angle side angle. That triangle AOD congruent triangle BOC. Now by CP/CT OA is equal to OB. Proved. Write it. Question number 4. L and M are two parallel lines intersect by another pair of parallel line PQ. These are also parallel. So that will be parallelogram. ABCD will be parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel. In that case, that quadrilateral are parallelogram. So that ABC congruent CDA. So in triangle ABC and triangle CDA. It means ABC and then CDA, right? That AB is equal to CD by opposite side of opposite sides of parallelogram. opposite sides of parallelogram. AB is equal to CD, and then BC is equal to DA. This also same process, opposite side of parallelogram. So angle B is equal to angle D. This also opposite angles of parallelogram. But so by SAS rule, because two sides are there and one angle, triangle ABC congruent triangle CDA. Okay. Question number 5. Line L is the bisector of angle A. That line is a bisector of angle A. It means this angle are equal. And B is any point L. B is any point on L, and this one B point. BP and BQ are a perpendicular. BP and B, it means 90 degree, right? From B to arm of angle A, so that angle APB, triangle APB and AQB are congruent. So first part is this triangle APB congruent triangle AQB. So that angle P is equal to angle Q by perpendicular 90 degree. Angle BAP is equal to angle BAQ by bisector. If this is the bisector, it means both angle will be equal. So AB is common. AB is a common. In that case, by ASA, it means two angles are here and one side. So that ASA triangle APB congruent triangle AQB. Second part, BP is equal to BQ. BP is equal to BQ, or B is a perpendicular from the arms of angle A. So BP is equal to BQ. So triangle APB congruent triangle AQB from first part. We have already proved in first part. So by CP CT BP is equal to BQ. Okay. CPCT, again I am telling, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Question number 6. In figure 7.21, this one figure, AC is equal to AE. AC is equal to AE. You can see the sign also. AB is equal to AD. AB is equal to AD. You can see the sign. And angle BAD and EAC, this angle and this angle is also given equal, so that BC is equal to DE. We need to prove BC is equal to BE. BC is equal to DE. DE, it means this and this. Okay. So in triangle ABC and triangle ABC, and triangle ADE. ADE. AB is equal to AD given, right? AC is equal to AE also given. Angle BAD is equal to angle CAE also given. But we have three things here. But BAD is not sufficient for triangle ABC. This angle is left. For triangle ADE also, this angle is left. So both side, adding both side, angle DAC, angle BAD plus angle DAC is equal to angle CAE plus angle DAC. So that if we will add this angle and this angle, then that will be angle BAC is equal to, if we will add this angle and this angle, then that will be angle DAE. Now we have three things. So by SAS rule, triangle ABC congruent triangle ADE. By CPCT, now by CPCT, because we need to prove that this one BC is equal to DE. So BC is equal to DE. If we have proved CPCT, then we can write by CPCT other things. Question number 7. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. AB is a line segment, P is a midpoint. Midpoint means this and this. AP is equal to BP. Midpoint. D and E are point on the same side of AB, right? That angle BAD, it means BAD, this angle and this angle are equal, and then this angle and this angle are equal. So that DAP congruent EBP. Okay. So in triangle DAP and EBP, triangle EBP. Okay. AP is equal to BP by midpoint. Right? Angle A is equal to angle B. That's given. Angle APD is equal to angle APE. APE is equal to angle BPD. Angle BPD. Right? But this is not sufficient. Because this is not sufficient for our triangles, because we have taken the triangle DAP. It means this angle is left. So both sides add angle DPE. Angle APE plus angle DPE is equal to angle BPD plus angle DPE. So that will be angle APD. If we will add this angle, then that will be APD. And for this one, BPE. Angle BPE. Now we have a sufficient for things for congruent by A rule, because it's given there here two angles and one side. SAS rule, triangle DAP congruent triangle EBP. One thing is proved. Second part is AD is equal to BE. So triangle DAP congruent triangle EBP from first part, right, by CPCT, AD is equal to BE. AD is equal to BE. Is question, see that it's just difficult question. In a right triangle ABC is a right triangle at C. It means angle C in 90 degree. M is a midpoint of AB. M is a midpoint means AB is equal to, that will be equal, because this is the midpoint and this is the 90 degree angle. E are point on the same side of AB such that M is a midpoint of hypotenuse AB. So C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM is equal to CM. DM is equal to CM. That also equal. Right? Point D join the point, so that the first part is this triangle AMC congruent triangle BMD that will be AMC, yes, AMC BMD. So in triangle AMC and triangle BMD, that AM is equal to BM by midpoint is given in question, so that CM is equal to DM. This also is given in question. Angle AMC is equal to angle BMD by vertical opposite angle. See that vertical opposite angle. So by CPCT triangle AMC congruent triangle BMD. That is the first part. Second part, angle DBC is a right is equal to 90 degree. Angle DBC is equal to 90 degree. That angle will be 90 degree. And triangle AMC congruent triangle BMD from first part, we have already proved that. So angle, see that angle BDM is equal to angle MCA by alternate interior angle. this and this. Similarly, this will be also equal. So by converse of alternate interior angle BD parallel CA, BD parallel CA, hence angle ACB DBC is equal to angle BCA is equal to 90 degree. Now the fourth part, third part, triangle DBC congruent triangle ACB DBC, it means this whole triangle and this whole triangle. It means, so first of all, triangle AMC congruent triangle BMD from first part, adding both side triangle BMC, triangle AMC plus triangle BMC is equal to triangle BMD plus triangle BMC. If we will add these two triangles, then that will be ABC. So hence, no need to write the hence here. AMC or BMC, that means triangle, that is a congruent. ACB congruent triangle DBC, proved. Okay, and then fourth part, CM is equal to half of AB, triangle ACB congruent triangle DBC from second part. So by CPCT AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC. We can write it in the form of DM plus CM. So AB is equal to DM or CM, both are equal. So we can write on the place of DM CM. So AB is equal to 2CM. So that will become this side. So that will be 1/2. AB is equal to CM. That's proved. Right?